Ever wondered how to extend sensitivity labels beyond Microsoft Purview? In this video, we are taking things a step further by integrating sensitivity labels with Defender for Cloud Apps. Let's break it down. So why would you want to integrate your labels with Defender? There are a number of reasons. Number one, Defender for Cloud Apps acts as a cloud access security broker, or a CASB, giving visibility and control over user activity in cloud services. By integrating sensitivity labels, you can detect when sensitive content is accessed or shared, apply session controls and alerts, or block downloads or access from unmanaged devices. This is especially useful for protecting data in apps like SharePoint, OneDrive, and even third-party services. To enable label-based protection in Defender for Cloud Apps, we need to take a few simple steps. Number one, ensure that Microsoft Purview information protection and Defender for Cloud Apps are both licensed and configured. Number two, in the Purview Compliance Portal, create and publish sensitivity labels, and we can see that we've done that here, and you'll recall this from the previous videos. Next, we need to go to the Defender portal, which you can access from security.microsoft.com with an appropriate level of role or permission. Navigate down to Policies and Policy Management. Here we have the Defender for Cloud Apps policies. Click to create a policy and select a file policy. You can choose from a predefined policy template or leave it as no template and define your own filters further down. In this example, I will choose file shared with personal email address. I'll click to apply the template because I have made a change from my original selection. You'll notice here that the policy name is filled in automatically for you and the description as well. We have a category selected, which is sharing control. And we also have policy severity settings as well, which we can change. Next, if we go down to the filters, we can see that we have some set based on this template. We have collaborators. Any from domain contains 6 selected. So these are external email domains, and you can add your own domains to this list as well. What we can also do here is add further filters such as sensitivity label from Microsoft Information Protection equals, and we will select the super confidential label that we set up in the previous video. You can choose from a range of other filters such as apps and access level, collaborators, file IDs, and more. So do take a look and explore those as well. You can apply your file policy to all files or select some exclusions or selected folders. The same with the user groups, and you can set the inspection method to none or the data classification service. So what is the difference between these two inspection methods? With none, this is typically used when you want to apply policies based solely on metadata, for example, file type, sharing status, access level, without analyzing the actual content of the file. With the inspection method of data classification service, this uses Microsoft Purview's data classifications to inspect file content for sensitive information, and it supports sensitive information types, including custom types, enables advanced classification such as exact data match, trainable classifiers, and fingerprints, and also allows inspection of encrypted files with admin consent via Entra ID. You can inspect content, metadata, and file names, and supports masking and optionally unmasking the last 4 characters of matched data. We can create alerts for each matching file and send alerts as email and limit the daily alert limit per policy. Finally, we get to governance actions, what we want to happen when these conditions are matched. For OneDrive for Business, we can make choices such as send policy, match digest to file owner, notify specific users, make it private, remove external users, and so on. Or we can apply another sensitivity label or remove the sensitivity label altogether. And we get similar options within SharePoint. Create the policy, and that's it done. You can use the activity log in Cloud Apps and the alerts dashboard to monitor label-triggered events. So you can track policy matches, investigate user behavior, extend reports for auditing and compliance. And this visibility is crucial for proactive data protection. Here is the activity log. Apologies in this video that there is no content in it, but hopefully this gives you an idea of what to expect. And the alerts can be viewed from further up in the Defender portal. Let's cover some real-world scenarios here with some practical examples. A user uploads a file labeled highly confidential to OneDrive and shares it externally. Defender can automatically revoke sharing. A file labeled internal use only is accessed from a personal device. Defender is able to block the download. A Power BI report with a label is accessed from a risky location. Defender can trigger an alert and log the activity. These scenarios show how labels and Defender for Cloud Apps work together to protect data dynamically. Let's wrap up with some exam tips for SC401. Defender for Cloud Apps supports both Microsoft and third-party cloud services, reinforcing its role as a CAS-B. Defender for Cloud Apps extends label protection to cloud activity. You can create policies based on label presence and user behavior. Real-time enforcement helps prevent data leaks and risky access. And for the exam, make sure you understand how sensitivity labels integrate with Defender for Cloud Apps and how to configure those file policies and session controls, which you can find in conjunction with conditional access. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment on how you're using sensitivity labels, be it in the traditional way with Purview or via Defender for Cloud Apps yourself. What is your experience? I'd really like to know. That's it for this video. Thank you again. I will ask you to, as ever, stay safe, take care, and travel well. See you next time. Bye-bye.